So everything is a little crazy today, and if the market does crash, I just want you guys to remember this. Remember this. I told you so, man. What you doing investing in the stock market, man? No, I'm just kidding. But what you guys do need to know is one thing that I really wish I would have known when I started investing, and that was that exactly the opposite of what you think you should be doing is exactly what you should be doing. So I just wanted to make a quick note on volatility. This video, as you can probably see by looking at the little bar, it's ticking away. This is going to be a very short video. So one thing that I want to make sure that you guys know not to do is go into debt for stocks. When things are going down, do not go into debt for stocks, because let's say that you take out, I don't know, $200. Let's say you take out $200 in debt and you have $200, and let's say that the whole position is worth $400. Well, if it goes down to a certain point, you're going to get a margin call. If it goes down to $200, if it goes down by 50%, you're going to go into the negative. The other thing that I wanted to note is volatility. So anything that is going to go down the most, or let me rephrase that, the things that just went up the most are the things that are going to go down the most. And the things that go down the most, assuming they survive, are the things that are going to go back up the most. And that's just how volatility works. So something like if we do see a crash, something like a Walmart, something like a Costco, it's not going to go down very much. And you might think to yourself, oh, this is a great time to buy Walmart. This is a great time to buy Costco. Look, it's not going down as fast. But first of all, if you feel like you can time the market to where you think you know when things are going to turn around, then congratulations. But what you need to focus on out there, and what I needed to focus on, this is a love letter to my past self, is that the things that go down the most are the things that are going to go back up the most. So the things that I try to do, which is what I put out in my video yesterday, was buying things like AT&T, things that are already beat down. Things that will go down the least are things that are already beat down. So if we do see a crash, AT&T with their $2 dividend, it's going to be really tough for it to go down below $20 because they've got a very stable payout. And why would anything like AT&T ever be trading at a 10% dividend yield? That's why AT&T is up on the day, because AT&T is already beat up. Things like Facebook, well, Facebook's looking all right here. Things like Tesla, looking pretty bad here. Things like these high-flying growth stocks, these high-flying tech stocks, they've got a long way that they could fall. So if anything's going to fall down, those things are going to fall down the most. If you look at the NASDAQ today, the NASDAQ is down by the most. And that is not coincidence. That is just how things work. And on the downside, let's say that things start to bottom out. And typically when you can tell that things are kind of starting to bottom out is because people are freaking out. People think that this is the end of the world. When people are the most scared, that's the time to figure out what went down the most, what still has the potential to come back up. So I can't stress this enough, and I think I did stress it enough. So I'm going to close out the video, but do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. When everybody else is buying something that just went up, you should be buying things that went down. When everybody's trying to get out of things that are flying down, you should be trying to get into those things that are flying down, assuming that they have a good business model, assuming that you have price targets, assuming that you have position sizes that you want to build out. And anyways, just have a plan and do the opposite of what everybody's doing. Everybody else is going to be running around with their heads cut, like chickens with their head cut off, if we get a crash. But anyways, I just wanted to put out that message real quick, and I'll see you guys in the next video.